Today we're going to talk about an app called Keynote. Keynote is a very powerful presentation tool, and we wanted to highlight that for you. If you haven't been in Keynote before, when you typically open up, it will open to your Create Presentation page. Just a few notes about this page is that if you drag down, you can search for presentations by date or by name. Another interesting fact about Keynote is it's totally possible to make folders, just like you make folders on your iPad home screen. It's just a process of long tapping until your presentations start wiggling, and then you're able to drag and drop them right into your folder, and you are able to rename that folder anything that seems to make sense to you. So lots of organization tools within Keynote. To start a presentation, all you have to do is hit the plus button, either up in the corner or that big white square with the plus in it, and then you're all set. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just choose Photo Portfolio for this option. That brings up your thumbnails here right underneath the word presentation. And down at the bottom, you see that there's the little plus button. This allows you the opportunity to add different slides into your presentation. And no worries if you aren't really sure yet what the order of your slides are going to be or what you might want in your slideshow. Everything that you put into your thumbnails is draggable, movable. You can always delete. As you can see, once you get them long tapped, you are able to move them around fairly seamlessly. And when you highlight them like that, then you also get the options to add transitions or skip them or delete them. Very doable to just keep moving them around. So that is your thumbnails and adding new slides to your presentation. Next to presentations, there is this button that says undo, which is always very helpful to undo the last thing that you have added. But if you long tap it, there's also the possibility to redo. It's one of Keynote's hidden gems. Moving along, you can see that there are a lot of other user interface tools on the right-hand side. If I go ahead and add something or double tap as if I was going to edit, underneath the paintbrush, that's where you're going to be able to choose the style of text, how the size of your text, what that actually looks like, a color palette for your text. There's lots of different options that you can choose from. Again, you just have to tap on what it is that you want to format, and then you can go ahead and do that. Put on little picture frames there. It's perfect. In addition, there is the option for you to add multiple things. This would be adding from your camera roll. You can add pictures and or videos from your camera roll. You're also able to take pictures or video and insert them seamlessly. You can add shapes, and in those shapes you can add text. You can add 3D or 2D graphs, and you can also add charts. So lots of options to choose from to customize your presentation just for you. There's also multiple ways that you can share presentations in Keynote. I do want to show you though that you can open them quite easily in many apps that you are already using, including Explain Everything, Schoology, Drive, Notability, Nearpod. The list is almost endless. It's so fantastic the way that it talks to other things. The wrench allows you to learn more about transitions and builds, gives you a place for speaker notes and other tools. The box with the arrow in is your play button for when you are ready to present your keynote or when you have kids wanting to air serve so that they can show their keynote. And then there's also the question mark, which shows and hides the coaching tips. So I had the coaching tips off, but you can always have them on and you can learn more about using Keynote. If this has piqued your interest, please do not hesitate to contact an iLearn specialist or feel free to dig into the further your learning resources. This has been an extremely high overview of the app Keynote.